Store these. They're
ready to line up tonight.
Just dance. You're supposed to dance. Dance.
You don't need freaking pass, bro.
You have a dance one.
Yo, pass. Who's not dancing, Drew?
You.
Not dancing.
My bad. Me too. I'm QD though.
Oh, wow.
And out here getting loose, guys going.
I was about to dance, but I'm not gonna do
Almost the game
it.
time, folks.
Dance. See?
I was about to get 100 points, but
Come here. Come back. Come here.
Live
give me.
Come here.
Sports. Alongside Greg
They go.
Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is
Go!
David Aldridge
Go.
will be joining
Go.
us from the sideline.
Zay,
And we
what
got
the
a quick
hell?
moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for
Zay,
Wendell
let's
Carter.
do that again.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Let's take a look at our starters for
Zay.
Sacramento. The post pair for him will be
Why
Murray and
not?
Sabonis. Carter out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Laravia in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, we've got Vucevic. Jeremy Grant is out there with Buzelis. Then it's MP. And it's White in at the 2 guard. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big...
Again, what an avalanche!
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season, now closing in on second place in scoring.
And GA, with the way he has manhandled defenses
You got
all
Merc
year
on
long,
him,
you have to think he'll make a good run for it.
And to even come near Wilt's mark of 3,586 points from back in '63 speaks volumes for the season he's had.
Zay, let's try to do that again.
Zealous' shot is good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse.
He's so
in their
serious.
arsenal.
Yeah.
Yo, the game just glitched the whole thing.
After Clarkson. Shot clock at 6.
Who's QB now?
Here's
Ew,
Laravia.
why am I QB?
At 3 off the mark.
No, I'm QB.
First quarter, just over a minute played.
Did I QB
So, Stan, let me take you back
Yeah,
to the
you're gone.
95-96 NBA season. It was your first year
Yeah,
as an
me too.
NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls
Yeah, I'm gonna go
winning
poop.
72 games in that season.
Bye,
Unbelievable.
bye.
They were incredible, but one of my great
not
memories in that
Hello.
season, the day of the trade
Goodbye.
deadline, we sent out 5 guys,
No,
brought in
no,
5
don't.
new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made
Zay,
it
you
in.
do not know how
We
to
had
pass.
only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us.
Like, I was wide open.
Chapman had an
Let me know when
unbelievable
you're done,
game,
okay?
and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. Murray scanning the floor. Inside, here's Carter. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
Now, Buzelis. 9 points last game. A nice shot by MP.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Carter kicks to Clarkson, takes a 3, drains the 3-pointer. And it's a tie ball game.
Good execution there. Clarkson smooth off the catch.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Miami got the job done. He had 42 points and he got lots of great looks. He's shooting it at a high clip. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun. especially when you have it going like he did.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to MP. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Carter with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Chicago?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
MP, no good.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
The Kings come into this one following a loss to the Raptors.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Watching the film, guys, they were poor offensively. I expect much better execution tonight.
Back to Carter. Fires for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. The question on everybody's mind is, will they surpass the 71-72 Lakers, 33 wins in a row? We will see tonight.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
The Kings trail by 7.
That shit says.
Ellis, left side. Nice defense from Giddey. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White finds MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And fellas, he is now second all-time for points in a season.
Truly a season for the ages.
And while Wilt Chamberlain still holds the #1 spot for scoring in a season, he bumps down Wilt's second-best campaign to 3rd place. That's not light work.
Carter outside. Again, the miss by the Kings. And so it's Chicago, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. MP converting the tough bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Buzelis out there with White. Then it's Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say a bit.
On the wing, Murray. Out to Carter. There's Sabonis. Good D by Williams.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Back to MP. Oh, MP staying with it through the contact.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
MP strong inside.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
to Murray. Over in the corner, Ellis. The three-pointer, no good. The Bulls leading by 5. At the teardrop, and there's Buzelis on the assist by MP.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside, Sabonis. Here's Ellis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ellis has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Murray, the pass to Ellis. Carter with a screen on MP. Ellis can't get that one to fall either. MP dishes to Williams. To the middle. Here's Buzelis. Off target at the rim. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. His production has been flowing as he's tallying 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Get this one. Where's the Pokemon?
Hello, everybody. Let's start out with a look at the recently announced Players of the Week. The Western Conference winner, Devin Booker.
We all know what Booker is capable of. He can score with the best of them. One of the game's elite shooters. Great shot mechanics. The ball looks like it's going in every time, unlike your ugly shot, Kenny. And he can slide over the point guard if you need him to do that.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Bulls.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
On the floor for Sacramento, the post pair forward will be Murray and Sabonis. Clarkson is out there with Carter, and it's LaRavia in at the small forward. To the paint, we see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations. The youngster, MP, keeping that head on a swivel.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Carter, the pass to LaRavia. Back to Carter. It's up a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Shots good by Hernandez.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Kings. A 12-point game to the right side. Murray outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Murray's got 8.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Back to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And the Bulls lead by 11.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Clarkson from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to MP. Count the basket. Hernandez has got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Timeout called by the Kings. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Chicago. Here's Ellis. He's got 10. Shot and game clock separated by 5. King outside. King's moving the ball around. Here's Valanciunas. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's MP. And the layup's good off the glass. Hernandez has got 8 points in the quarter.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at it. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
And so it's Chicago, taking a 19-point lead into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got D'Anthony Melton. Patrick Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's MP. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Ellis. And it's Ellis finishing it off.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Ellis. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Down low, here's Hernandez, and MP throws it down.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach. Seating like this on the offensive end.
Carter with a screen on Melton. Instant the pass to King. Carter for three. Chicago grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Ellis against Giddey. Here's Hernandez. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Timeout, Kings. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Sabonis, the pass to Carter. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Shots good by Hernandez.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Carter. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Back to MP. And eventually every player GA has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes it's a very slow realization.
It is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. Josh Giddey comes in for Buzelis. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. And Terry's subbed in for White. To the inside. Another bucket. Wow.
How consistent has he been scoring the basketball? He's at 40 once again.
And on that career 40-point game list, he just tied for 5th place. Here's LaRavia. He's covered by Ball. LaRavia passes to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Ball. Carter pulls it in. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. The Bulls shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Took him no time at all on that one. Hernandez has got 43 points.
Sticking with it, MP, the youngster playing with passion.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And that comes off the assist by Giddey. MP's got 47 points. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Murray kicks to Clarkson. Sabonis high post. Murray outside. Misses and the dry spell continues. Hernandez passes to Giddey. Back to MP. And so Chicago takes this one and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
Playoff will start. Playoff one. Here you
Thanks
go.
for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
You earned that one.
Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy Love on the Track. If you haven't been seeing what MP been doing, you need to. Boss level work, MVP level.
Another day, another win. It worked.
Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago ones?
Let's get after it, MP.
MP, you're my favorite player, man. Oh.
Coming right up, the Pacers take it on the Bulls. For Indiana, they've been stacking wins all season. Top 4 in the East and on pace for home court advantage going into the playoffs. Bulls, Pacers, coming up next. Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Deep into the season, this Rookie of the Year race has taken a clear shape. We have a good idea of who has a legit chance to take home the award. There were a few bright spots during the season for him, but overall, just not enough to bring him up towards the top.
And I figured at some point he might shoot up those rankings, but he just wasn't able to do so.
Well, there are a lot of good rookies this season, and he's had trouble keeping pace. But to me, there's no reason to think he won't continue to improve next year.
And the starting group for Chicago. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's DeSumo. And it's Hernandez in at the point guard position. And for Indiana, Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Williams is out there with Walker. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. And so it's Indiana with it. Chicago making their last shot. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
Nembhard outside. Outside, Williams. Outside, Mathurin. Walker for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. And this squad has managed the unthinkable, stringing together 34 straight wins and eager to add number 35 tonight. To say they're on a heater is an understatement.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
Back to MP. He can't get it to go. Halliburton with some nice D. The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Mathurin. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Now MP. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is what he'd like to have back.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. It doesn't go for him.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Well, great hustle from MP. That's recognizing an opportunity to beat everybody up the floor.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Walker. And a change for the Bulls. Giddy's checked in. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, just because he's a center, don't be deceived. Vucevic loves connecting with his teammates. Pretty pass.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 7. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
You want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Halliburton. After the basket by Chicago.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
And MP throws it down.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Nimhard outside. Williams, a screen on White. The shot by Nimhard, no good. Chicago leading by 6. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Nimhard. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Halliburton, no good. MP with it. He's picked up by Nimhard. White for 3. Nails it from 3.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Outside, Williams. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's White. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Hernandez got his 3rd assist of the night. 15 seconds left in the first. Halliburton's got an open look. Another miss by Halliburton.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Bulls out in front, up by 15. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Buzelis is checked in for Reith. White comes in for Grant, and MP subbed in for Dosunmu. Pacers trail by 10. Miles Turner out there with Robert Williams. Then it's Toppin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Neesmith in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Halliburton misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Hernandez. Indiana with a rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well,
Message from Johnny's under. You know the message. NBA 2K.
He in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He finished with 47 points, and he didn't need a ton of extra possessions to get to that total. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Hey, guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. From deep three-point range. Hits the trifecta. Halliburton's got 14 points.
Another triple for him. His fourth of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Back to MP. MP packs it home.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that. Wow.
Halliburton, no good. Chicago leading by 9. MP, the pass to White. To the middle. Here's Hernandez. That's in! To the hard way for MP.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Another miss by Halliburton.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
A nice shot by MP.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Smith on the wing. There's 47 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And it's Mathurin missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
For 3, Mathurin. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. White with it. Halliburton picks him up. Hernandez, the pass to White. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
His systems certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Looking to end the run. Oh, making it look easy. Halliburton.
Hey, man, he hits the revenge.
Competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
And so it's Chicago, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly. But first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down. Several teams wrestling for position there. I know wrestling is an arena you have some experience in, Shaq.
Absolutely. I remain undefeated as a wrestler. Just don't check the tape.
But hope you're better in the ring.
You talk and keep, Kenny. I'll at you from the rope top.
Or you talk and keep, Kenny.
You talk and keep.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Bulls.
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding a way to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
And more often than not, the right guys are getting fed.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. We've got Buzelis, Kobe White out there with MP. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in the small forward position. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, but it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Buzelis has got 8 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you have to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Back to Halliburton. This one for 3. Chicago with a rebound.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Oh, got that one up quick. He's got 10.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Out here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, he's hurting the team. Taking low percentage shots, failing to make the next pass.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Miles Turner.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Now here's Nembhard. Still no points. Shot to stop the run. And Tyrese. White finds MP. Out to the wing. Dosunmu outside. The kick out to White. Back to MP. Halliburton with some nice D.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Walker's shot is off. Bulls leading by 19. Back to MP. Right through the D for the layup. Hernandez got 6 points in the quarter.
Wanting it more, MP doing work inside.
Nembhard outside. To the paint. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Dosunmu, pass to Hernandez. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
Pass to Mathurin. Williams in the post, working on Vucevic. Halliburton, no good. The Bulls have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Quite good.
You want to go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you.
Indiana's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And it's Hernandez missing. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. Pass to Walker. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Walker's got 5.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact and he dishes it out.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Making some changes. Kobe White. He's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. And MP subbed in for Melton. MP finds Williams. Down low. Here's Hernandez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hernandez got 38 points.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Shannon in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Williams passes to Hernandez. Another one goes. Incredible.
He's now on a tie for the 4th most games in NBA history with 40 points or more.
He's creating a legacy that will be remembered for a long, long time. Back to Halliburton. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. For Chicago, Vucevic, he's checked in for Williams. Buzelis comes in for Grant. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Giddey. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Buzelis. Buzelis has got 5 assists in the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have zero problems with the salaries.
Here's Nembhard. After the basket by Chicago. Walker for 3. He drops it from range.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Dosunmu, the pass to MP. To the inside. Halliburton with some nice D. Indiana has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Mathurin finds Halliburton. Another 3 for Indiana.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what can you say that hasn't been already said? We knew these guys would be great coming into the year, but their complete dominance is rare. They have redefined greatness.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
Hits yet again! Wow!
It's incredible. I mean, this is what he does.
Another 50-point game for him. Now tied for 2nd place all time.
Yeah, right there with Michael Jordan, who also made a habit of taking over offensively. Both guys just elite.
Back to MP. Pass to Dosunmu. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. 4-3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Count the basket. Hernandez got 54 points.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the 3-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Nembhard with it. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
notification. New messages. Press the PS button for details.
That's what I'm talking about. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
New notification. New messages. Press the PS button for details.
Tonight should be easy.
New notification. New messages. Press the PS button for details.
Feeling you, MP.
Fans live for games like this one.
New notification. New messages. Press the PS button for details. Message. NBA 2K20. Control. NBA 2K25. New notification. New message. Press the PS button for details.
Up next, the Hornets taking on the Bulls. For the Hornets, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it together and get things back on track with a win. Bulls, Hornets is next, right after this. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Let's see some of the numbers here for Miles Bridges.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, they're locked in.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's MP. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Hall and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark. And it's Kogi in at the small forward. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, here is Miller. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. MP finds Dosunmu. That shot wide open.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
Ball feeling it out a bit.
Wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the shot goes in.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. Here's Hernandez, lays it up and banks it in. Hernandez has got his second bucket of the game to go. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
Ball has when he should pull up or pass or whatever decision he has to make. His pace is outstanding.
Hernandez, Ball with the rebound. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. A three-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for one of the greatest men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Ball with the bucket.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Bulls have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's MP. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. MP's got 8 points. And it's the Hornets with the ball. 4-point game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
I mean, they went into that one that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on.
You know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense. They feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup. Ferocious finish there.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the basket by MP.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Miller hits the jumper in space.
This is Miller's game. He's a good jump shooter.
And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. What more can you say about this team? They've won 35 games in a row. No one seems to have any answers for him right now.
I don't even know how you describe the winning streak this team is. It's a combination of the talent this crew has, but confidence, self-belief, and
So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got MP. Jeremy Grant is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Williams at the center. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against Indiana was terrific. He scored 54 points and did so at a very efficient rate, playing within the flow of the offense. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Dosunmu, the pass to Hernandez, and MP throws it down.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Smith scanning the floor. Jacks up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Ball. There's the drive.
Among the best ball handlers in the league, for sure. LaMelo, right to the rack.
Down low, here's Hernandez. Makes it off the glass. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
There's 1:38 left in the first half of the game. Ball from long range. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Giddy the pass to MP. That one drops for him. Hernandez has got 28 points for the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Smith outside. Bridges inside. And that one is off.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Here's MP. It's stolen by Smith. Kogi inside the 3-point line. And again, the Hornets missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's the shot he has to continue to take. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
On the wing, Miller. White covering. Pass to Smith. Charlotte moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bridges. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
First personal foul.
Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Now, here's Smith. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Inside. Bridges finds Smith. Sinks the 3-pointer. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's facing.
Drills the 3-pointer.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's Chicago opening up a huge gap. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
Please direct your attention to center court. They're thinking about the shot.
Move close. Oh, we didn't have exactly, bro.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Chicago Bulls. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning on midnight oil, man. You been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Charlotte Hornets.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing. They're desperate. I kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were laughing while we were watching it.
Hey, man, that's off the air.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
New messages. Press the PS button for details.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's a Kogi in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
They get it back out to Miller. Launches a 3. That shot off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them. Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
At the elbow, it's MP. Good. 34 points for MP.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Miller outside. Here's Bridges. Nothing on the board. Here's the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it from 20. The shot's good.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
To the paint. Here's MP. Up and in on the layup. MP. Hernandez has got 36.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Ball kicks to Miller. Williams dishes to Miller. And it's White with the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Hernandez. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Driving in. And the shot goes down. Ball's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Buzelis' shot is good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Miller surveying the floor. Over in the corner, Williams. Charlotte moving the ball around. Ball no good.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
White, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, they've been clearly the better team.
Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
To the middle, here's Hernandez. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shoots the 3. Again, Ball missing. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Here's MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
Not too many players have punished NBA defenses like he has.
And he continues to do it on a regular basis. He now stands at 4th in career 40-point game. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to MP. Misses in close. And So it's Chicago, sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And it's good that it's getting some type of notoriety to it so that we can stop it, we can help children.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass.
That's what I call court vision. Yeah, with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute.
Who's making a change here? MP's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Right wing. Here's a Kogi. Outside ball. Connects.
In a season, you know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. So for Chicago right now, Josh Giddey is out there with MP. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then it's D'Anthony Melton. And it's Williams at the 5 spot.
Boy, ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Here's MP and the dunk by MP.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. Bridges misses.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Stolen by Ball. And here we go with Miller running up the court. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Back to MP. And the basket is good. MP's got 46 points.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Miller with the ball. Defended by Giddey. Ball, the pass to Bridges. There's a screen. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance.
As one side as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he...
And got it! Another basket!
His elite offensive play has made its mark once again.
Now second overall in career 50-point game. He's got to be in the conversation for, and again for 3.
And he's shattered the
a franchise single season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long. And the shot goes in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Owens saying thanks.
What do you mean, bro?
So long and good night, everyone.
That's what I'm talking about.
MP just broke the record for 40-point games in a season. Wow. MP just broke the record for 40-point games in a season. Wow.
Notification. New messages. Press the VS button for details.
Good game, MP.
New notification. New messages. Press the VS button for details. New notification. New messages. Press the VS button for details. New notification. New messages. Press the VS button for details. New notification. New messages. Press the VS button for details.
This is it. The playoffs. Time to turn it up. Season starts now.
Playoffs.
Notification. New messages. Press the VS button for details. New notification. New messages. Press the VS button for details. New notification. New messages. Press the VS button for details. New notification. New messages. Press the VS button for details.
Well, chat, I'm gonna get off for a few. I will be back. I will see the playoffs when they begin. I gotta get locked in. gonna go eat for a minute. I'll be back. I will see y'all in a minute. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I won the MVP like I said I was gonna win. And I'll talk to y'all in a little bit.